Hi, my name is Nav Singh. I'm the Head of Marketing and Communications for Financial Services here at DXC Technology. In this video, we're going to be talking about the advancement of the Know Your Customer approach in the financial services industry, also known as KYC. We will also provide some insights into some of the shifts we are seeing in the industry and how DXC can help clients to adapt and respond to some of the new market demands. Joining me today is Jeremy Donaldson, Managing Director for Financial Services in the EMEA region. Jeremy, thanks for joining us today.
Hi, Nav. It's a pleasure to be here today.
So firstly, what are the future focus areas within KYC in financial services?
Well, KYC, of course, is an issue that financial services have had to deal with for many years. It's an issue of data. It's an issue of documentation. It's an issue of interfaces with a number of various systems and the management of all of these things going together. The issue is that more and more documentation is required to validate somebody's identity, and then the number of systems required to go and verify that the information in the documentation presented in fact truly reflects the customer at the other end. And the number of processes, the number of documents, the amount of data, of course, gets exacerbated when you start talking about businesses. Because not only do you have to validate that the business exists, but you also have to verify all of the key stakeholders of the business itself. So it becomes more and more complex as you get more and more data that you have to manage and more documents that you have to manage. And the interfaces with the external systems as well as the interfaces with the internal systems. After the customer has been validated, then you need to set that customer up on all of the systems of record, the systems of transaction, the systems of interaction internally to the organization. And so what seems like a fairly straightforward process becomes actually quite labor intensive and a costly process for every one of our financial services customers.
This sounds like a big challenge in banking. How is DXC responding to this market demand?
Well, Nav, that's a really good question, and we're doing some really exciting things with a number of our clients. For example, we are setting up the digital identification solution for all of Norway. So we've worked with the governments and the banks to set up a universally accepted digital ID for individuals that's pre-validated. So this rapidly accelerates the onboarding process and the validation of the actual customer that's presenting themselves. A natural extension to that is to look at transaction monitoring. So once you've established that you've got the right person, or the person that you're talking to is the person that they say they are, and you've set them up in your systems, then how can you ensure that you remain on side of all of the regulations pertaining to AML as well as sanctions processing without monitoring the interaction and the transactions of your customer with external customers. So we're talking to our clients about how to set up transaction monitoring service that makes sense and helps to secure the entire process. In addition to that, we're talking to a number of clients around setting up utility model. So every single one of our financial services clients have to invest in the organization, the technology, the business processes to do the validation of the individual customers. And in the case of businesses, as I said before, the complex nature of validating the business and all of the business's key stakeholders. Well, we're talking to our clients about perhaps it makes sense to set up a utility model. This process doesn't differentiate themselves from their competitors on the street, but it is a cost of doing business. So is there a way that we can reduce the cost, increase the accuracy, increase the security by actually having a utility model for the entire industry? So these solutions actually draw on the capabilities that DXC has right through our organization, from business process management through system integration and application services, through security, and of course through infrastructure hosting. So it's a very exciting time.
That's great. Where can our audience go to learn more?
Well, the best place, I think, to start, Nav, would be our website, www.dxc.com/banking. There you can find our points of view. You can find various write-ups on solutions and how we take various capabilities and put them together creatively to create solutions on behalf of our clients. All of our contact details are there as well if clients want to hear more.
Thank you very much for your time today, Jeremy.
My pleasure, Nav.
Thank you for joining us today. We hope you enjoyed the insights provided by Jeremy Donaldson. We hope you can join us for more videos in the future, where we're going to continue providing more insights about the world of banking and capital markets here at DXC Technology.